Hello everyone and welcome back to Dr. Shaurav's classes. Today we are solving a very important airport engineering question, and this type is frequently asked in the GATE civil engineering. Okay, now the question says primary purpose of windrose diagram is for first option A is the gradient of runway, option B length of runway, option C elevation of runway, and option D orientation of runway. So first, what is windrose diagram? Well, windrose diagram is a circular graphical representation that shows the direction of wind, frequency of wind, and the speed distribution. Basically, it tells us from which direction wind blows most frequently at a location. Now, think very logically. When an aircraft takes off or lands, what is most important? Aircraft should take off against the wind and not along the wind. Okay, why? Because the headwind reduces the required takeoff distance and increases the lift and improves the safety. So, if the runway is not aligned with the prevailing wind direction, the crosswinds becomes very dangerous. So, engineers must study wind data for many years before declining the runway direction. And this study is done using the windrose diagram. Okay. So, the final answer will be option D, orientation of runway. Now, why other options are wrong? We have to evaluate this. Okay. Now, we know gradient of runway depends on the terrain and the ICAO limits. Right. Now, the length of runway depends on the aircraft type, temperature, elevation. Okay. Now the elevation of runway depends on the site topography. Okay. None of this require wind frequency analysis. Okay, so the final answer for option D will be option number D, that is orientation of runway.